I'm going to do another quick video to demonstrate cropping using Fiji. Here I have a CT scan from our Zeiss machine of Glyptapis, a fossil bee in amber. And the first thing you'll notice here as I page through the stack is that it's really kind of saturated, doesn't look very good, it's kind of hard to see some detail. So the first thing we will do is we will adjust the window level. Just to make sure that we can kind of go through and see all the detail. Now you might notice that I picked a particular slice in the middle here to adjust the window level. Fiji adjusts the window level based on whatever slice you're on, so if you happen to do that at the top of the stack or the bottom of the stack, which is sort of the beginning of a scan reconstruction kind of, the dynamic range of those isn't necessarily representative of the whole scan, so I try and pick a slice in the middle somewhere and adjust brightness, contrast, or window level based on that particular slice. So if we page through the stack here, we will see that up here there's a bunch of slices that don't have any information in them. And then it'll start somewhere around here, we'll say around 250 or so. I'm looking at this number up here for the slice number. And so if we go up a little bit, 250 or so, and then to the bottom of the B, down here, right around here, that's kind of where things end. We'll say 1701 or so. So we can go to Image, Stacks, Tools, Slice Keeper. And we'll go from like 227 or so to 1701. We'll do one slice, increment of one, otherwise it'll delete every other slice. We want to keep those slices. We say OK. And then this is our kept stack. We can close the old one. Don't save. And now we see that it starts and stops at a nice useful range. So the next thing is there's a lot of area up here and on the side and on the bottom that really has no scan information in it. So we'll drag its selection rectangle around it, and we will kind of place it so that it will get everything that we think we have in here. So I'm kind of looking over here and at the bottom as I move up and down through the stack to make sure that I have everything in this little fossil bee. Go down a little bit here, I might have seen something. Yeah, that seems like it. Sometimes there's little fracture lines. They look like fracture lines, but it could be a little bit of a wing. I think I have pretty much everything here. So then we will say image crop. And there we have our crop stack. So the original volume, which was about 16 gigabytes, we have now down about 7.6 gigabytes. Now the reason this is important is because loading and saving files can take a long time, in particular loading, because really you only save it once after you do something like this, and the volume file doesn't typically change. But your segmentation files are often the same size as the volume. Kind of they have to be because it is a representation of the volume with tagged voxels in there. That's kind of how segmentation works. So the smaller your volume file is, kind of the faster your workflow is. Also, if you want to do volume rendering, loading this whole file into the GPU memory of a video card, if you're using an NVIDIA style card, can take time. And also, if it's greater than 16 gigabytes, there are a lot of cards, consumer level cards that are not super expensive, only have a maximum of about 16 gigabytes. More expensive ones can have 24, but if smaller your volume file is, the easier it is to do volume rendering or really any other operation. So hopefully this is useful. When you're all done, you can set the voxel size if you want using properties, if you know what it is, and then you can save it out as an NRRD file or whatever you prefer. I use NRRD file because I use Slicer. So you save as NRRD and then out it goes. So hopefully this will be useful. Thanks for watching.